shall now proceed.
Once you have done so, please show the public through the video screens.
Pa-flash ko yun. Okay, mag-video. Na lang.
Nawala. Konde.
Director Conde.
Konde.
Flash, pero camera na lang.
Wala.
Hindi pa rin lumalabas. Camera.
Naka-flash na. Naka-flash.
All right.
Oh, nawala na.
Please continue with the
Wala.
flashing in the video screens.
Sir, dagdag, can you narrate, sir, na online?
Yan.
Sir, pakinarrate na, sir, nabukas na. Camera, sir. Ay, mic, sir. Was, narrate mo lang, sir, na naka-online, sir. Narrate mo lang na naka-online, sir, naka-green.
So yung mga those places with green lights are online now and ready to print.
Yes.
Again, will you repeat that, please?
Konde, ulitin mo raw.
Director Conde.
Ulitin mo raw, ulitin mo raw.
Director, will you please repeat what you said?
Taksa mo, tanggalan yung pass mo.
What is projected now on the screen?
Nawala. Yes, sir.
Those areas with green lights are now online and ready for printing.
Yes, sir. On the part of the House, all the COCs are indicating, all the regions are indicating that the COCs have arrived. And it's also indicating a green light, meaning that the CCS is connected to the COMELEC server.
Okay.
Okay. Minister.
All right, so we may proceed. We shall now proceed with the opening of the ballot boxes. The plenary pages, please, you are directed to bring to the center table, one by one, the ballot boxes in the order that they have arrived. Please bring the ballot box containing the COC from Cambodia.
Sir.
All right, the Senate Secretary is directed to open the ballot box containing the COC for Cambodia and describe its condition, and the envelope containing the COC, the individual seals, and the serial numbers of the COCs.
Before us is ballot box number 002, containing COC. It has two plastic strip blocks with COMELEC number 0503. First one has COMELEC number 05430004, serial number. COMELEC number 05430002. And COMELEC number 05430003. We will now proceed to cut open the locks.
Just for the record, what we're doing here is the manually counted and physically delivered certificates of canvass, not electronically transmitted in the CCS. This is the first one that we have received.
We now open the ballot box, which we see contains inside one envelope, which is officially marked with the Commission on Elections. It contains the first copy from the post Phnom Penh from the country of Cambodia. The envelope has serial number 0007. It has a seal that is signed, a paper seal that is signed by all three members of the board. Thumb marks of the chairperson, the vice chairperson, and the member secretary from Cambodia. Well, inside the envelope is the minutes of canvass and a sealed copy of the, as we are now breaking the seal. The paper seal number is 0760411, also signed by all members. Okay, this contains the certificate of canvass of votes, page 1, number 000019, signed by all the members and thumb marked by all the members as well.
The Senate Secretary and the House Secretary General are authorized to alternately open all the manually counted and physically delivered COCs in the order that they arrive and describe their condition and the envelope containing the COCs, individual seals, and the serial number of the COCs.
Okay, and then may I read also the serial, the paper seal serial number? It's 0760434, also signed by all the members of the canvassing board. We will break the seal. And this one is a statement of votes by precinct, and it is also signed by all the members and thumb marked as well. Special Board of Canvassers. We shall return all the documents inside the brown envelope. Try to attach the seal again and put it back in the ballot box. Thank you, sir.
We shall now turn over the ballot box or envelope purportedly containing the COC from Cambodia or for Cambodia to the chairpersons of the Senate panel and the House panel of the Joint Committee.
The chairman daw of the Senate panel and
Senate Secretary and the Secretary General are likewise directed to turn over all the COCs and supporting documents to the Joint Committee pursuant to Section 9 of Rule 6 of the Rules on canvassing of the votes for the presidential and vice presidential candidates in the May 9, 2022 elections. Under that directive, on the part of the Senate, the Joint Committee is authorized and directed to canvass votes for the presidential and vice presidential candidates immediately after all the manually counted and physically delivered COCs have been opened. The canvassing shall be held right here at the plenary hall of the House of Representatives.
On the part of the House of Representatives, the Joint Committee is authorized and directed to canvass the votes for the presidential and vice presidential candidates immediately after all the manually counted and physically delivered COCs have been opened. The canvassing shall be held at the plenary hall of the House of Representatives.
So as we have turned over the COCs on the part of the Senate, the session is deemed suspended upon the manifestation on record by the Senate Secretary and the House Secretary General that the task assigned to them has been completed. The joint public session will reconvene once the Joint Committee is prepared to submit the report of the joint public session.
On the part of the House, the session is deemed suspended upon the manifestation on record by the Senate Secretary and the House Secretary General that the task assigned to them has been completed. The joint public session will reconvene once the Joint Committee is prepared to submit the report to the joint public session.
The first ballot box containing the COC from Cambodia was the first to be examined by the Senate Secretary and the House Secretary General. They were directed to open the box, but prior to opening that box, they were asked to describe the condition of the ballot box and the lock, to which after that the locks were cut and they had to examine the condition and the envelope inside the ballot box, including the serial number. Why the ballot box from Cambodia? These are going to be, they were first looked into because they were going to be examined on a, basically which ones arrived first or delivered first at the Batasang Pambansa. So thereafter, they were turned over, these COCs were turned over to the Joint Committee, wherein there are 7 members from the Senate and 7 members from the House of Representatives, and they will reconvene once they are prepared to submit a report for a joint public session. There you have it, Senate President Tito Soto, Speaker Lord Alan Velasco presiding over this joint session of Congress for the canvassing of votes for President and Vice President. And beside them are Senate Majority Leader Mig Zubiri and Majority Leader Martin Romualdez as well. And beside them is the Senate Secretary and the Secretary General of the House of Representatives. Again, the joint session has been suspended for the moment, and they will reconvene once they are prepared to submit a report to the joint public session. So again, today begins the canvassing of votes for President and Vice President. This is, of course, under Article 7, Section 4 of the Constitution, wherein they are mandated to do this. Let me read that particular part. Section 4, Article 7, the returns of every election for President and Vice President certified by the Board of Canvassers shall be transmitted to Congress. The President of the Senate shall not later than 30 days after open the not later than 30 days after the day of the elections, open the certificates before members of the House and Senate. And of course, the person with the highest number shall be proclaimed the winner. Let me just go back to the committee members of both the Senate and the House of Representatives. 7 members each for the Senate. It is, they are rather, Majority Leader Mig Zubiri, Senators Nancy Binay, Drilon, Marcos, Poe, Recto, and Cayetano. They have 4 alternates. They are Lapid, Ontiveros, Pimentel, and De La Rosa. And on the side of the House of Representatives, the 7-member panel include Senate or House Majority Leader Martin Romualdez, Congressmen Remulla, Tolentino, Singson, Garin, Talipe, and Benitez, and their alternates are Bondoc, Pimentel, Garbin, and Kimbo. So again, Senate, both houses of Congress, the Senate and the House of Representatives convened at about 10 o'clock this morning to begin the canvassing of votes for President and Vice President. We will give you more updates on this. Balitaan comes your way at 12 noon. I'm Pinky Webb. You're watching CNN Philippines.